What is up, everybody? Today we have something a little different. This is something that we've just kind of been seeing float around. And I figured, hey, let's go ahead and let's check this out. So this is called Clair Obscure Expedition 33 Full Orchestral Session official music video. I think it's from a game called Expedition 33. The game is Clair Obscure Expedition 33. And this is the orchestral section. It's kind of like the soundtrack, I'm assuming. I have no idea what to expect. I've just seen a lot of people checking this out. And I was like, hey, let's give it a shot. So let's see what this is. Going in blind. Let's do it. Ooh. Ooh, okay, real quick, we're gonna pause 44 seconds in. Okay, so already very beautiful. I love the swells in the sound, right? It's kind of like we're swaying, or where like the music is like swelling. It's going in and out. Nice push and release, or push and pull, I guess, essentially, is what I was trying to say there. Beautiful voice on the vocalist here. Sounds really good. Let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Hold on, the dynamics here, man. Golly, I literally just was saying how it's like push and pull, or there's like swells in it, but what is that? The way it just kind of like everything thins out and it gets really delicate. This is beautiful, man. I might have to play this game, Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I've never heard of that. Kind of, the name reminds me of, is it like an MMO or something? Maybe we should do some research after this. Wow. Okay. So that was the first track, called Alicia. I mean, it says it in the title, but I was gonna say very orchestral, right? There was a lot of beautiful string sections in there. harmonizing with one another, but also just like my favorite bits were like the interwoven melodies behind everything. Like when we had that one section where we kind of walked up and then walked to the side, almost sounding like, and then when the lead vocalist, I don't know her name, but when she was kind of over top everything, and it was just so free form feeling. That's the thing I really like about this type of music, is how free it sounds. You sound like you're like floating, if that makes any sense. You know, the environment it creates is very very relaxed and suave, maybe, in like free form. I don't know the words for it, but that was beautiful. That was Alicia. Let's see this next one. This next one is called Lumiere.
Dim, dam, da, di, lam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, dilim, didim, lute sera dodilom, seram. Dim, dim, da, dim, da, dim, da, di, dam. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sœur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Oh, clair.
This one I really like how the background is following them melodically, like I mean, or vice versa. Like the vocalists are following the melody of the backing instruments, or the backing instruments are following the melody of the vocalist there. But like, that was our introduction to a second vocalist, maybe even two or three. I don't know. It just sounded very full. But like having a lower harmony over that, I also really love the introduction to the guitar playing here. Seemed pretty simple chords. I think I seen an A minor in there. Maybe was it a B minor as well? I didn't really pay too much attention because I don't know. I'm just kind of lost in the sound of this one. God, this is a type of music I have not listened to a whole lot, but it has such a nice quality to it, man. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. Is there a way to put captions on? Let me see. Click settings for settings. Subtitles. Auto translate. We could try that. Let's go English. Let's see. Try and follow along with the lyrics a little bit here. Okay, those aren't working.
Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
With a close sound.
Clair, obscur, troublera, tu trouveras effet. Clair, obscur, noir et opaque, tu trouveras sans elle. Clair, obscur, troublera, tu trouveras effet. Clair, obscur, noir et opaque, tu trouveras sans elle.
That melody is so beautiful. Okay, that was Lumiere. I have the lyrics put up here. Silent agreement of our souls, ghost lips and pale rattles. Lumiere goes out. Lumiere means light. In the distance, she rises alone without detour, without return. Lumiere goes out. The irises' petals flood the waning day's streets. Cloud complicit and faltering. That says chiaroscuro or clear obscure. Shade of grief, it dances around the coastal hours. Floral eclipse, variation in the air, vapor of our flesh. Dude. That's one thing that I really appreciate with games or just movies or TV shows in general. When they really put a lot of time and effort into the soundtrack. Because I feel like a big part of whatever it is that you're watching is the soundtrack. It helps create the atmosphere for the show, the movie, the game, whatever it is. What your ears are a big part of your senses, right? So whatever's happening with your ears kind of helps with the immersion of what's happening with your eyes, in a sense. And so when games or just any kind of entertainment goes above and beyond for their soundtracks, it, to me personally, one, not only does it make the experience better, but also it shows the level of detail that was paid attention to and the passion in the actual movie, game, whatever it is. That was beautiful, man. From so far, dude, the melodies and the vocals are just so, I was gonna say light, like bright sounding, happy, but not gonna lie, some of these lyrics, I'm very intrigued. This is something that I definitely, I might have to just try this game out with how good these freaking songs are. I'm gonna do a little research when the video's over, what the game is, what it's about. Let's keep going though. This next one is Leor Ek O, I think it's O de Rosas, something. Oh, the resolve there. Wow. That was almost like an intermission, maybe, or interlude. Beautiful harmonies, man. I especially like the high end ones, like the higher notes, because I feel like they really had a nice rattle in the overall mix or production there. But then you had like the really low like bass or baritone notes as well to kind of round out the bottom. It was just like a full spectrum of sounds and notes, and I don't know. I don't know. This is what this is.
Sors et fuis, je t'en prie. Fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse vie. Portrait rêvé, imparfait, chaîne de ta liberté.
Ah.
Alors tranchons la trame, découle la sinistre esquisse.
Oh, dude, the way it shifts into like a plucking section. Oh my, this has so many like different sounds from the same instruments. Like it's really creative. And I don't know how, like I said, I haven't listened to a lot of this style of music, so I don't know what all is like used a bit in this style or what's like this particular performance is doing like very uniquely. But regardless, like these sounds, man, it's never a dull moment.
La sinistre esquisse. Sors et fuis, je t'en prie. Fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile d'une fausse vie. Portrait rêvé, imparfait, chaîne de ta liberté.
The vibrato, sorry to pause again. The vibrato. It's so delicate and soft. Just like an accent over the actual note. Oof. That one might have been one of my favorites. My favorites was definitely Lumiere and Aline, maybe Aline. So far, but I mean, it's all been beautiful. This last one's Until Next Life. Let's see.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping out the colors. A man who steps leave
sorry to pause there. It was like that in Lumiere. I love when the violins, or just any stringed instrument actually for that matter, follows the melody of the main vocal, because it makes it sound so full and peaceful. It just adds, strings are so beautiful, man. And then if you have a really nice vocalist like we have here, it just adds to the overall performance. I just love when they match like that. If you listen, you can literally hear the strings going with her as she's singing. That she's died for, but then the string, I think it's a violin, is no, just kind of like a hammer on or some kind of effect. Yeah.
Is not in vain. All that matters remains.
Wow.
But each time to say goodbye until next love. A man whose steps leave no trace. A man whose voice only like tears. A man whose memory erased. A man whose time flow of beats.
Clear Obscura Expedition 33. I'm very intrigued.
If we
Composed by Lorien Tester. We'll let these credits play out. Yeah, that was beautiful, man. I love the sounds. I love the choices that were made with the strings. The harmonies and the melodies were super freeing. Like I said, they make you feel like you're almost floating in an atmosphere of just beautiful sounds. I love the way that they really utilized the acoustic guitar. They even had moments where it was strumming, also finger picking. There was like very dynamic guitar in that as well. And I love me some guitar. I'm definitely gonna have to check out this game at some point. Round of applause. That was Claire Obscure Expedition 33, full orchestral session, official music video. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. I'm actually kind of glad we checked that out. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, hit the like button, hit subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Much love.